I'd like to call to order the Public Utility Commission meeting for Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. Michelle, could you please start with roll call?
All righty. Tom Bystricky,
Here.
Joyce Hall,
Here.
Susie Coram, Pat Nolan,
Here.
Dave Preisel,
Here.
Andy Haas, and Scott Snyder.
Okay, we do have a quorum.
Okay. Second thing is the approval of the meeting minutes from last week when we had all that stuff going on.
Move to approve.
Thank you, Joyce.
Hey, Joyce,
Somebody-
just clarification on that. Jace does sign that because he is actually the recording secretary. So he does he watches the video and does all the minutes from there. So.
Thanks. Okay.
And did somebody second that?
I'll second that.
Thank you, David. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion passes. Thank you. Moving on to new business, KIP 3.1, action on replacement of truck number 55.
Okay, so yeah, truck 55, it's a 2008 Ford F-350. It's got 123,000 miles on it. Basically it went in, we were having some issues with it, obviously, and it went in, needs new fuel pump, U-joints, and cam phasers. So it's about little over $7,600 worth of replacement. If you go down and scroll down, you'll actually see back to 2017 with what we've spent on that truck. If you pull out some of the minor services, tires, things like that, we're still looking, over 15,000 or whatever it is. But, just since 2017, we've spent, $19,695 on that truck. And I'm just leery about putting another 7,600 into that truck. We're going to have more than what it's worth at this point. So, in our budget, I had actually put in about $75,000 for some repairs to our well number 3 building. Not the well itself, just the building. It's got, some cracks in it and different things like that we wanted to address. Now, it's not anything that is dire. This truck is actually more dire than fixing some cracks and different things on that building, well number 3. So what I would like to do is just move 75,000 from that account over to our administrative general vehicles account. I've priced out, there's the only vehicles that I can find that we need. We're looking for an F-250 or an F-350 with the service body on the back. So, with all the doors and things on the back. There's the only place that we can find some. I actually went to Hudson Ford. Hudson Ford did some looking around. There's one in Madison and there's 2 down in Illinois that would definitely work for us. And the average price of these right now is between 72 and 78,000. So I'm thinking if we can move that 75,000 over from the water pumping buildings account into our vehicle purchase, we don't have to do a budget adjustment. We don't have to do anything. It's just kind of moving money around internally. So I would like to get approval on that so we can actually get hopefully the trucks are still there so we can actually get it on order and get it shipped up here. So
Are these all brand new
those
trucks?
new trucks?
yes, these are brand new. Yes.
How
Yeah,
much
I was planning on replacing this one in 2026, but when we got the bill for 7,600, I thought I really don't want to put $7,600 into a truck that we've already got just over $19,000 in. We're gonna have $28,000 in that truck, and it's not worth that at all, even close.
How
Can you
much,
sell it at auction or something?
yeah, how much would we be able to get for it?
Yeah, we get rid of it at auction. You know, the last truck that we sold at auction was what was that, like a 95 Chevy or something? I mean, we got like $17,000 for that thing. So it's crazy, you know, what we're getting. But that's kind of where we're at right now with that truck. It's a daily driver. It's one that one of my staff, Frankie, uses it every day. So it is a necessity truck, and right now it's just sitting here, waiting for a decision from you guys. If we either repair it or we just send it down the road and buy a new one.
How long would it take to get one of these in if
Couple
we
weeks,
purchase?
couple weeks, I'm guessing.
And what will Frankie do to,
He's driving one of the old snowplow trucks
okay,
that we use for snow plowing and things like that. So
I'll move to approve the purchase of the new truck and moving the money from one account to the other to pay for it.
Second.
Thank you, Pat. And I would be interested to know what you get for the old truck when it is disposed.
yeah, this one might be a little bit different because I mean we have I feel really bad if I don't disclose that it needs a fuel pump, U joints, and cam phasers at
Yeah,
this point.
Mhm.
So it would, I don't know, we'll see.
It
We'll
still
see.
runs a little bit though.
It still runs a little bit.
yeah,
But there are people that buy those, that have the skills to be able to do that themselves
Yeah.
and save the labor on it
Sure.
and then turn around and sell it. So
Yep.
I would expect that there would be people interested in it.
Yeah, so you know, and obviously whatever money that we would receive off the auction for that would just go right back into these accounts.
correct.
Mhm.
All in favor in the replacement of truck number 55?
Aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Any opposed? All right, that motion passes. Project updates.
So I know we're in March, but you're actually looking at the utility update for February. I had city council first, so they actually seen this ahead of you guys. You've seen all of this information already on the service center. The only thing I just kind of want to talk about would be the schedule. We did go to Plan Commission review on March 4th, and that was approved. We are actually going to where it says PUC review of bids April 8th. We are moving that till May now. We're actually, once it goes out to bid, our plan was to go out for two weeks on bid, and we're actually going to go out to 4 weeks now. We think we can get better pricing from the engineers. That's kind of what they're seeing, is if we leave it out there a little bit longer, hopefully we get some better bids on it. And then city council review would be probably that first one in April, first one in May, and then it would come back to you guys sometime in there too, and then hopefully we can get started on that. So the Deer Path tower is still in the progress there. Well 9 has been pulled. It's completely out of the ground now. It is down at the contractors, and they're actually going through it just to see kind of what we need. I know there is some piping that we're going to have to purchase. There's some other parts that, you know, once it got pulled out of the ground, they can actually see what it looks like. So we will be, you know, getting that. I'll be getting pricing on that. I will not bring that back to you guys, because that is something that I'll just make a decision on, and what we need and what we don't need, if there is anything. And then that way we can kind of get it going and get it back in there, because with watering season coming up, Well 9 is one of our big producers. So we definitely want to have that back up and running before irrigation season starts. So that's pretty much my update.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? Is there any other business?
The
Or anything
only
for any upcoming agendas?
The only thing I have is last month you decided that you wanted to put that the shed on the auction site. As of today, I just checked before we came on in the meeting, that shed is up to $5,000.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, that's awesome. And we've had
That's a
a,
$20,000
we've had a-
improvement to our budget.
yeah, we've had a lot of interest in that thing, actually.
Good.
I think, we're seeing contractors that are coming in and, smaller companies that are, hey, it's a great shed. They've got staff that can come in and tear it down and put it back up on their lot or whatever they're going to do with it. But, it ends tomorrow. So we're thinking, or I'm hoping that there's going to be some pretty fast and furious stuff going on here in the morning. So hopefully that'll go up. But I mean, even $5,000 right now is more that, we were gonna pay 15 to tear it down and throw it in a dumpster.
Yeah.
So we're saving 15,000 and we're gonna make, as of now, 5,000 on it. So, we're looking at a $20,000 savings by getting rid of that. So yeah, that was a good call.
Yeah, that's great.
That's all I have.
Wonderful. The utility cash reports.
Those are in your packet just for information only. You can see where we're at.
Did anybody have any questions about those? Then I'll move on to the utility payables. And if anybody reviewed those, anybody have any questions?
Move to approve.
Thank you, Joyce.
A second.
Thank you, David. All in favor of approving the utility payables?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion passes. You want to go to closed session now then?
Yeah.
I'll make the
So
motion
now
to go
we'll
into
go-
close. Oh, you have to read that whole thing first.
Yep, so now we'll go to closed session. The committee may vote to go into closed session under Wisconsin statute section 19.85, paragraph 1, deliberating or negotiating the purchasing of public properties, the investing of public funds, or conducting other specified public business whenever competitive or bargaining reasons require a closed session. In closed session, the committee may discuss the existing water and wastewater agreements with the Village of North Hudson. The committee may adjourn in closed session or may return to open session. If the committee returns to open session, the committee may take action regarding the existing water and wastewater agreements with North Hudson.
Okay, now I'll make the motion to go into closed session.
Thank you, Joyce.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor of going closed?
Aye.
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 Any opposed?